Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song My Ass is on Fire by Mr. Bungle. As always, this song comes to you as a request from one of my viewers, so if you want to be that person to request something, just put it in the comments. I'll be sure to add it to my list. So, to my knowledge, I haven't heard anything from Mr. Bungle before. Hell of a way to start my listening experience with him because, I mean, come on, with the song like My Ass is on Fire, this has got to be like weird, right? So, just hoping I at least enjoyed the song. So, without further ado, let's give it a listen. Again, this is My Ass is on Fire by Mr. Bungle. Here we go.
Excuse me, I am lost. Please help me.
对不起，我迷了路，请你帮忙。
Will there be anything else, Mr. Bungle?
No, that's fine, Carl. Thank you.
So you see, Mr. Bungle, Philip's fucking up your whole campaign. He's totally incompetent. Sleeper X commercials will be laughed off of television if you approve his campaign.
Well, that's very interesting. I never thought too much of Philip now that you mention it.
And I'm starting my own agency, Mr. Bungle. I could do a 100% better job than that turkey.
I'll bet you could. What you say is very interesting. In fact, you're very interesting.
Oh, Mr. Bungle, I didn't know you were interested. And you will give me your account for my new agency?
Later. I mean, we'll talk business later. Right now, I want to make love to your beautiful, beautiful body.
Wow. You know, I gotta say, I like that a lot. That was a fantastic song. Kind of, they kind of lost me on the back end of it, but still a pretty good song. Who comprises Mr. Bungle? Because I definitely got like Primus vibes at the beginning. I got Faith No More vibes as well. So I just want to see who is Mr. Bungle. Let's see, long before Slipknot donned their masks and jumpsuits, a group of high school teenagers from Eureka, California decided to form a band fusing death metal, jazz, carnival music, and ska. Naming themselves Mr. Bungle after a children's instructional video, they developed a reputation for an eclectic and exciting live show. Cool. They recorded 4 demos between 1986 and 1989. The Raging Wrath of the Easter... Oh, look, lineup. Mike Patton, okay. Faith No More, I mentioned. Trace Bruance, Trevor Dunn, Danny Heifetz, and Clinton Barr McKinnon. Also Theo Langiel on saxophone and keyboards, Jet Watts on drums, Hans Wagner drums, and Luke Miller horns. Okay, so yeah, Mike Patton. I feel like I was like, that sounds like Mike Patton. I haven't heard too much from Mike Patton because I've only really started getting into Faith No More, as you guys have seen on the channel, and I never really listened to Mr. Bungle till just now. So yeah. Self-titled debut album in 1991, which was produced by experimental jazz saxophonist John Zorn. 2 more albums followed, the avant-garde disco Volante, and the more accessible but by no means conventional California. The band split up in 2000 and have no current plans of reforming. However, who knows, it certainly doesn't seem like it's on the tip of anyone's lips, says Mike Patton. Okay, cool. Like I said, I really got Primus vibes there at the beginning, but overall a really good song. So let's take a look. There's a little bit of more information here. It says, like several other songs on this album, My Ass Is on Fire samples the David Lynch film Blue Velvet. I don't think I've ever seen that. Although the samples in the track's irreverent content have little to nothing in common, the group first performed this song in Oakland in 1991, shortly before the release of their self-titled record. Okay. So let's take a look at those lyrics. They were really weird and cool. So Earthshaker, impotence, boomerang, I'll stab you, excuse me, pardon me, oh, I'm sorry, whoopsie, I'll stab you, clumps of hair in the sink, who's hiding things from me? You knew all along, goddammit, but you wouldn't tell me. Well, look at you now. It's not funny, my ass is on fire. Paraplegic, inhuman liar. Possibly, might be some drug activity. What's that all about? Sample taken from the TV program Cops. That makes sense. Carve a smile on your face. Everything's great. Suffocate. What the fuck? What you looking at? Fuck. What you looking at? Fuck. Don't you fucking look at me. Don't you fucking look at me. These lines were sampled from David Lynch's 1986 film Blue Velvet. They are spoken by the character Frank Booth, played by Dennis Hopper. Samples taken from Blue Velvet also appear in the songs Stub-a-Dub and Squeeze Me Macaroni. Yeah, I guess they have the fucking scene here. I don't think I've ever seen this movie. Let me take a quick look at it.
Don't you fucking look at me.
Oh, okay. Weird. I'm gonna keep going. All right, so Jeffrey hurt me. It's beyond my control. It's beyond my control. I'm coming. It's not funny. My ass is on fire. I keep laughing every time I say that line. Paraplegic, inhuman liar. Boo, redundant, boring. Excuse me, I am lost. Please help me. Will there be anything else, Mr. Bungle? No, that's fine, Carl. Yeah, I want to read that whole thing, but what is this all? But these lines are sampled from a 1977 pornography film called Raw Footage. Other songs on Mr. Bungle, including The Girls of Porn, contain samples taken from Pornography. Oh, geez. Okay. So, yeah, really weird song. I'm not sure there's any sort of meaning to any of these lyrics or any sort of coherence to be taken from it, but I just think it's interesting at least. I mean, I feel like the wackiness, the craziness of it all is kind of what makes it interesting and almost what makes it worth listening to, because it is definitely an experience, a very jarring one at that, but still pretty fun. I give it a thumb up lyrically. Again, it's kind of weird to say that because I typically like to read my lyrics and think about them and like, what is the meaning here? Like what, but for this one, I'm just like, it was fun. It was weird. I give it a thumb up. I think what really, really grabbed me about this song is the instrumentation. Like, I loved the heavy metal sort of guitar style throughout the song. I mean, I read it there in that little sort of bio of the band that just like, yeah, they mix all these different styles. So I loved the heavy metal aspect behind those guitars. I also really loved the horns. They said they also mix in like ska and jazz. Love the horn section. I really felt like it added a really nice layer to this song, really cool energy. I like there was so much going on in the song. It's hard to like say like one thing or another. But if I had to just really boil it down to two things, again, the heavy hard rock, heavy metal guitar work, and then the horns throughout, I think were a lot of fun. Again, they kind of lost me on the back end there as it got really hectic with that. What was he saying in that last part? Redundant, right? That part kind of lost me a little bit, and then of course it ends with the just spoken word, snippet from a porn movie, which was fine, I guess. Just kind of at the back end, it just kind of got a little too chaotic. Again, I think that's part of the appeal. I think it's meant to make you go like, oh shit, this is like weird, But for the most part, I think they kept it pretty tight. A lot of weird transitions, a lot of like. Just like jumping from one thing to the next was a little hectic, but again, a lot of fun to listen to. There were definitely some grooves to really grab onto, and just overall excellent work on the guitar and the horns. Had a great time listening to this one. And then I'm assuming it was Mike Patton on vocals. I think he did a fantastic job here with just having the energy behind the vocals to match kind of what they were doing instrumentally. I thought was fantastic. So. Again, even though they lost me a little bit, I'm gonna give it like a thumb and a half. I would give it 2 thumbs if it weren't for like the back end of the song, kind of just like I said, lost me a little bit. But otherwise, fantastic song. As far as replayability goes, I think I want this one on my playlist. Like again, it's weird, it's eclectic, it's really hectic on the back end, but it's a lot of fun to listen to, and I definitely want to listen to it again. I would literally come back to the song just for those hard rock style guitars and the horns and just all the energy that is brought, especially in the first half of the song. So. Yeah, 2 thumbs up. It's on the playlist for sure. Had a great time listening to this one. If there are more Mr. Bungle songs like this, I'm definitely willing to listen to some more. So thank you so much for whoever requested this one. As always, if you want to request something, just put it in the comments. I'll be sure to add it to my list. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, it said that they had broken up already, but still go support the artist. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And of course, if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed the music. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.